Hello there everyone, my name is Crazy Caleb, and today we are taking a look at a fairly simple module, alphabetical ruling. So this is the way the module looks, it's here. So what we must do is we have 3 stages of modules, it's always going to be 3 stages, and in each stage we look up the letter on the top display in the table below, and apply that instruction to the number on the top display. So we have a whiskey in this case, so let's find out what whiskey is. Multiply the digit by 25. So in this case, let's pop out our handy-dandy calculator. So 7 times that by 25 is 175. So the way how we submit this module is modulo the final result by 10 and press that digit if it is 0. If it is 0, add 1. Notice that there's no 0 option, so 1 will be our answer. So in this case, let's press 5. Move on to the next stage. I believe the number can change, but the letter always changes as well. So in this case, we're looking at tango. If the sum of the digits in the serial number is higher than 10, multiply by 5. Otherwise, multiply by 10. Let's take a look. So, if the sum of the serial number digits is higher than 10, 7 plus 1 is 8, so it is not. We're going to multiply this by 10. So 7 times this by 10 is 70. Modulo 10, which is just taking the last digit of the serial number, the last digit of the number, or least significant digit rather, and press that digit. If it is 0 in this case, which it is, add 1, so 1. So the number can change, that's good. So next up, and for our final stage, we're looking at Mike. Add the number of modules to 2. In this case, there's only one module on here, so that will be 2 plus 1 equals 3. And it says you did it. Let's take a look at a couple other examples, because I really want to cover this example here, because there is a specific rule which has to deal with the Necronomicon. So I'm hoping we can get around to that. So, rule C, with number 3, 3 plus the number of battery holders. 3 battery holders, so 3 plus 3 is 6. 8 India. India wants us to subtract the number of omega forget modules on the bomb. I know these rules are a bit weird, but bear with me. We have no omega forgets on the bomb. If you don't know what omega forget is, it is a very loud boss module that is on some sort of crack cocaine. But there is none of that on here. So 8 minus 0 is 8. And lastly, we have 5 tango. If the sum of the serial number digits is higher than 10, yes it is, 1 plus 9 plus 2 is 12, we will multiply this by 5. 5 times 5 is 25, so in this case, modulo 10, 25 mod 10 is 5. And just like that is a solved module. Let's take a look at one final example. Let's hope we can get the Juliet rule. So 8 and golf. So this is going to be 8 subtracting 69. Haha. In this case, we get negative 61. Moduloing this by 10 wants us to continue adding 10 until it gets positive. So adding 10 will get us 9. Suppressing 9. And just like that, moving on to the next stage. Next up, we have Lima. So close yet so far. Just a minute, I'll be right back. So Lima wants us to follow this rule. If the number of batteries is 4, the number of battery holders is 3, and the number of ports is 2, input the digit as is, otherwise add 3. That is unnecessarily complicated. The number of batteries is 5, so that's already not true. So adding 3 to 2 will be 5. And lastly, we have a 4 Yankee. So what we must do is add the number of port plates minus 1. So we have 2 port plates, minus 1 is 1, so we're just adding 1, so 5. So lastly, I want to explain the Juliet rule because this is probably the most complicated thing of it. So if the bomb has the module the Necronomicon and the last digit of the serial number is not 0 or 9, then reference the wheel chart from the Necronomicon's manual on page 6 and do the following. So let me take a look at the Necronomicon manual. We're going to scroll down to this table here. So what does this table want us to do? Assign each name to a number 1 through 8 going clockwise, starting with Azathoth and ending with Hastur for 8. So it will go clockwise. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Find the number on the outermost section of the circle under the name with the last digit of the serial number. So on the outermost circle, let's say we had like a 5, for example. And then we add this number. So say we had a 5. So I would start at Azathoth. I'd go, so this would be a 1. And we'd go 2, 3, 4, 5. We would be adding 28 in this case, because it is the outermost ring, and we count 5 clockwise, starting from Azathoth on 1. Otherwise, if you don't happen to have the Necronomicon on the bottom, you would just add the number of PS2 ports. So that's really the most complicated rule on here, and I hope that makes sense. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay crazy, stay cool, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.